Hey, besties. Welcome back to Can I Bring My Book, the podcast where we, Kat and Amanda, talk about what we're reading, what's happening in the book world, and everything in between. First up, let's start with what we've been reading. Amanda, what have you been reading?
Yeah, so maybe we did a take before this and Kat forgot to ask Amanda what she's been reading. Yeah, so I have been reading. What have I been reading? All right, We Need Your Art by Amee McNee. And my review for this one was very short and sweet. I said, just the pep talk this closeted creative needed. If you are a creative, and I feel like there are a lot more creatives out there than we know about, pick up this book and do yourself a favor and give it a read. And I have been reading Heretical Fishing, which is a tough word for me. Heretical Fishing by Haylock Jobson. Love that name.
Heretical?
See, I told you it's a tough word for me.
I don't know if that's right either, though.
Okay, see?
Heretical?
Heretical? What did I say?
Heretical?
Okay,
That
knows.
one. I like heretical.
Okay, so this one, I'm still reading this one. This one is listed, so the summary says, a world abandoned by the gods, mystifying cosmic forces, unimaginable power for those willing to ascend, and a hero who would rather go fishing?
Is this fiction or nonfiction?
Pretty sure it's fiction.
I don't know. It kind of sounded like it could have been nonfiction, and I was a little confused.
It's fiction. It's fiction.
Okay.
And it is listed as what really grabbed me. I started this one like right around when I finished Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Mm-hmm.
And what grabbed me, in addition to what I just read about it, was the Laugh Out Loud Lit RPG.
Oh, okay. So same kind of
Yeah.
genre.
Yes. And like this is like a new genre to me, but I've been enjoying it. So
Nice.
yeah. And that's what I've been reading.
There's a book coming out that's in that genre as well. We'll put a pin in that though, okay?
Okay. Nice.
I try.
What have you been reading?
Um, I'm still reading The Astral Library by Katie Quinn, and this is a fun like magical realism thing where like people that are in need of escape find like this library or the library finds them. And so it's like a little bit of an adventure thing going on. Although I think it might be turning into a romance, but I'm not sure because I'm at 50%. And then I'm also reading to So Happy Together by Olivia Worley. And this is a thriller, and I'm reading this as part of my work book club.
Okay, I was gonna say that doesn't sound like
It is not, it's not a cat book. It is a work selected cat book. And I started it before spring break, so 2 weeks ago. And I'm slowly consuming it because work book club does not meet until end of April.
Ooh,
So I'm really worried that I'm going to finish it and forget it. So I'm pacing myself. But it's like a stalker thriller.
You said you're doing the audiobook for it?
I am doing the audiobook for it. Yeah. Mhm.
Yep. Okay.
And that's what I'm reading.
Nice.
But you forgot to mention one.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
We read a buddy read book, Amanda, together.
Yes, we did.
And you just forgot to mention our buddy read / watch for this episode was Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir.
Yes, so we did do a buddy read for Project Hail Mary. We both did the audiobook, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we both have since gone and watched the movie.
Also, yes.
Yeah. Not together as a double date like we had hoped to do.
No, the stars did not align.
No. Yeah.
So, Amanda, what did you think of the book?
I loved it. Loved it. So much fun. I absolutely loved it. When it first started, I was a little like, okay, I'm going to be so lost with the science-y part of this. Mm-hmm. And then very quickly realized, no, I'm not. Like they're making it, Andy is doing it to a point where, I'm not sitting here feeling dumb. And it was fun. Like the whole way through, like I was engaged and was having fun with the book.
I disagree.
Really?
On the science-y part.
Really?
Not that I didn't understand it. I understood it. I just felt like at times it was superfluous.
Okay.
Like was a little overly sciency for my personal taste. Like I still really enjoyed the book, and I just felt like with all of the science and the top loading, it just felt like the beginning half of the book was really, really, really a slog to get through. And then once it kicked off really well. I just felt like a lot of that early science stuff was just, it was so science heavy.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't know that it needed to be science heavy because while the science was based on real science, it was a lot of made up science, obviously, because it's fiction. But like, so like it was like, oh, thank you for all of these explanations about these things that don't actually exist. Thank you. So it wasn't that I didn't understand the science, it was that I felt like it was a little bit too science heavy.
Okay.
That being said, I think in the film adaptation, they did a good job of minimizing the science, which is what I was worried about because I worried that because movies are generally more mass marketed,
Yep.
and I was worried that they were going to be super science heavy and lose audience. Like I was like, I don't want to watch an hour of science explanation before you get to the point of this movie. And I was very glad that I did not do that. But yes, it is a movie that is on the longer end of the spectrum.
Yes, and I am with you on like yeah, like they definitely had to do some things differently to get more butts in seats.
Yes,
And yeah, like if they would have kept it too sciency, like
they would have
it wasn't
lost
like the movie itself wasn't going to work.
because when you're watching a movie and you don't understand the science parts, you can't go back.
Yeah.
Whereas when I'm listening to the book or reading the book, if it gets too sciency, I can always go back and reread that part or revisit it to see what I missed, right?
Yeah.
And in the book, a lot of the sciencey stuff was explained and then like it was reiterated.
Yeah.
Like it was never a hey, this is the one time we're going to talk about these things. Note that I don't remember what they were called.
Yeah.
I want to call them neutrinos, and that's wrong. That's from something else.
Astrophage?
Astrophage, thank you. I don't know what a neutrino is from, but it's probably from a show or a book. Don't think about it too much. So yeah, like it was explained and then re-explained, and I feel like in a movie format, that sort of thing would not go over as well.
Yeah.
I did really appreciate, and this is like back to the audiobook,
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciated how they did like Rocky's voice
I loved Rocky.
in yeah, like because when I first set out to read this book, I everyone told me they're like, you need to do the audiobook. Don't bother reading the novel. You got to do the audiobook. And you'll know when you find out. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll and this was a pain in the butt because this audiobook is only available through Audible,
Yep.
which I don't pay for. I'm not an Audible subscriber. I am 100% an audiobook through the library girl. And this one was not available. So I had to sign up for my trial of Audible. So, but anyway, it was worth the subscription
So
that I didn't pay for.
was that like the big pull for doing like the audiobook was Rocky?
Yeah, everyone was like, you need to do the audiobook because, and then they said, you'll know when you know. And it was like the musical intonations that they used for Rocky's voice during the Rocky scenes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
which was fun. And I liked how that translated into the movie version as well. Like I liked
Yeah.
we're trying on different voices, and I thought that was funny. There was some really great comedic energy there.
Yeah.
I would also like to take a moment to talk about my love for Ryan Gosling.
Do
He
you
is
have a love?
phenomenal. I do. Ryan Gosling's great.
Yeah.
And so I loved that he played a teacher in this. And this is because in a throwback to the heyday of Tumblr, Ryan Gosling used to feature heavily in a meme. And it was like the Hey Teacher meme. And it was basically like things like, Hey teacher, looks like you need a massage while I help you grade your papers. And it was like, it was all sorts of like, Hey teacher, why don't I make dinner while you sit on the couch and watch a show? Like, and it was, yeah. So it was like all these
Okay.
pictures of Ryan Gosling and Hey teacher offering to do like, stuff.
Okay.
And so like starting from then, yes. And so the fact that he's playing a teacher was really icing on the cake for me.
Nice.
So
Nice. Have you read any other of Andy Weir's books?
no, and I don't think that I will.
Interesting.
I did watch The Martian though.
Okay. I've
Potatoes.
Oh, yeah. I believe I've watched The Martian.
It's got Matt Damon.
Yes.
But funny that you should
Coco
ask.
has read it and said that it's really good.
I've heard that as well. Here's what else I've heard.
You know what
So
I keep
his
meaning to look up? Does
Mhm.
Andy Weir have like a science background?
I don't know that,
I keep meaning
but
to look it up, and I
here's what I do know. Andy Weir has written a book wherein the protagonist is a female protagonist,
okay.
and it is called Artemis, and it released back in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And for this particular book, I have heard some negative reviews,
Okay.
specifically about how he wrote the female character.
Okay.
And it was like basically, hey, Andy, maybe don't go around saying, how women feel or what women do. It's not your place.
Okay.
So the from what I read, now mind you, I have not read it, so I do not know, but there has been some discourse about Andy Weir writing female characters,
Interesting.
which I thought was really interesting. But again, and it's apparently she is the only female protagonist that he has ever written. And yeah,
I
the
wonder
people.
if he's like now afraid to do it because of the pushback that he got.
So I'm gonna read you this little clippy. So they said that it had great character development, especially considering the author is famous for a story with basically none, which is referring to a different story. Obviously, this person is not an Andy Weir fan. That's fine, irrelevant for the moment.
Okay.
But they said the character development was good. But they're like, at one point, the protagonist is literally fighting for her life wearing a miniskirt and a crop top. This is especially weird since she is the only female protagonist from the author, at least that I know of, and although a deep character with a great arc, it just gets a little too horny for no reason.
Okay.
So yeah, they feel like maybe he should stick to his male protagonists. And apparently there's other comments saying that like he's really good at kind of the character that you get in Project Hail Mary,
Yeah.
in that Ryland Grace kind of character.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess maybe I would be interested in reading Artemis just to see like
Mm-hmm.
how that plays out. And apparently it's performed by Rosario Dawson. I like her.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I know about Andy Weir
Okay.
and his other books. Potatoes. You're welcome. Anything else about Project Hail Mary?
I don't think so. No. I mean,
No,
well,
no.
actually, I mean, like you were the one that kind of like pushed me
Yeah,
into reading it, and so thank you because I
you're
really did enjoy it. And
welcome.
I don't know that I would have like
This
it's not one that I would have like
this was
been
not one that
pulled.
I gravitated on
Yeah.
like to on my own either. This was work 100% was like multiple people at work were like, you've got to do this one. Like, oh, you like reading? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And they're like, oh, you've got to read this one. I'm like, and I purchased the copy. I think that's been on my like the physical copy has been on my TBR cart. It's like right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
It has been on that cart probably for 2 years. And then I didn't even read it. It's back there. I bought it used.
Did you get that at Wilson's?
No, I got it in Tennessee. When we went to Wilson's, I was looking for, oh, so that's only been a year.
Yeah.
When we went to Wilson's, I was looking for a copy
Yeah.
and they did not have one. And so a few months later, we went to the used bookstore in Nashville and I got it there. Was that last year? Time is weird. I don't like
Time is
it.
weird.
Okay.
I don't know.
It was either last year or 5 years ago. Who knows? Not five, because the book came out in 2021. Oh, that is five. Never mind. Time is weird. Hi, can we please move on to the next section? Thank you. Hey, Amanda, I would love for you to tell me what books are coming out this week. I'm really excited about a few of these.
Like this week, this year?
Yes, please.
Okay, not
Why
like
are
five.
you like this? Why
Not
are
like
you
5 years
making
ago?
fun of
Okay.
me?
Okay, so we have, let's see. We have Robbie McNeil's Hit List by Brianna Heath. Which I don't know anything about this book, but it just sounds kind of fun, right?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Tell me.
It is queer
Ooh.
and it's about a serial killer, I
Oh.
think. Maybe not a serial killer. That might not be right.
Well, I mean,
It's got
hit
it's got
list,
death
yeah.
in it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got death in it, and it's got like I don't think it's necessarily romance, but the protagonist is is queer.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, she's a contract killer. That's the word.
Ooh.
They're both contract killers.
Oh, fun. Okay. We've got Seasons of Glass and Iron by Amal Motar. Okay.
Have you read anything by Amal Al-Matar?
No, have you?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. So are you looking forward to this one?
I am. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the book right now, though.
I
It
feel
was
like I can.
so good.
I feel like I can
So
picture.
she's got two, and I one of them I haven't read yet because it's another one that everyone's like, you need to listen to the audiobook,
Okay.
and I'm not there. I don't like being told to listen to audiobooks, apparently. And then the other one is one that she co-authored, and
Okay.
it's like in my brain, I can picture the cover, I can picture the other author's name, but my brain cannot get the title of this book.
I feel like I picture it too.
And I'm
From
looking it up
when you read
because
it.
I'm in a cave. This is How You Lose the Time War, which
Oh,
I
that's not what I was thinking.
absolutely loved.
Okay.
And so
Interesting.
when I saw that she had another book, I was like, oh, okay.
That is interesting, which is interesting because the next one on the list is This Will Be Interesting
Remember I told
by
you to put a pin?
E.B. Asher. You did tell me to put a pin in
Pull
something.
out
I
your
don't
pin.
remember what that was.
Pull out your pin.
Okay, I've done it.
This is the other book that kind of fits into that lit RPG,
Fun. Okay,
but
because
it
like,
is book two.
okay, this one, like, I mean, all I saw was the cover. I've not heard of this. I don't, but like the cover looked really cute, and so I do plan on like taking a look at this one to see if it
Fun
might be
fact. That's why I
something.
read the first book. The cover was cute.
Okay. Yeah,
I think you'll like it. It is a lit RPG. It's a little bit cozy. It's a little bit adventuresome.
fun.
The first book is called This Will Be Fun.
Oh,
Yeah. And you have to read book two first. Honestly, you shouldn't even read the synopsis. I'm sorry, book one first. Honestly, you shouldn't even read the synopsis for book two before you read book one
deal. Okay.
because it spoils,
Okay.
which
So
is kind of
read.
irritating.
So just read. This will be fun, and then wait. Okay.
Yep.
We've got Honeysuckle by Bar Fridman-Tell, Daughter of Egypt by Marie Benedict. Now that name should be familiar to you. Fun.
Yes.
Yep. Wolf Warm by T. Kingfisher.
Have you read any T. Kingfisher?
I have not,
Neither have I.
but I know that
Maybe,
name and I believe dark romance.
yes. And so
Hmm.
maybe we need to,
I
I
think we
think it
might.
might even be romantasy, like dark romantasy.
I think so.
So we might need to
Yes.
dive in.
Beneath by Ariel Sullivan. Hunt the Villain by Rina Kent. Now this is one I don't know that I've read any Rina Kent,
Hmm.
but that's an author that I know I need to get on if I have not
From what
read.
I've read, it's a mafia romance, which I know you enjoy.
I don't like see in my mind I don't feel like that is one that I do enjoy. I don't that's not one like I would say that I do enjoy.
But your book recommendations tell otherwise.
I don't know. And the one that I am most looking forward to this week is My Girl, The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez.
Okay, so I know that you have read like all of Abby Jimenez.
And My Girl, every single book
Yep.
that I have read by her, I have done as an audiobook, and I have laughed, I have cried, I have just experienced the gamut of emotions, and I am so looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes.
I will
I
likely devour this
I
tomorrow.
won't devour. It'll take me a little bit longer, but I will be starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have some, I've only read three,
Okay.
four, three in a novella, I believe,
Okay.
is what I've done. And so I have some early predictions that I would like to question you about.
Oh.
Because first off,
I feel like I need to take some notes.
when they're not really predictions, they're more
I
question
guess this is being
predictions.
recorded. I don't actually have to take notes.
Yeah, no need to. Just listen back later. So the three that I've read
Okay.
all heavily featured dogs.
Yeah.
Do they all heavily feature dogs, like all of them? Or was it just those? Because those three were in a series.
She's a big dog lover, and there's a dog
Okay.
on the cover.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that that tracked.
Yeah.
Now, this second part, I don't know why it's in my brain, but it is. Somebody told me that Abby Jimenez likes to also feature baking, but the three that I read had one of them had like cooking, right? Like Sloane was a cooker She cooked game meat, but then like the other people weren't, no. I would not have said that they feature baking at all. Is this
There
a thing?
there is usually, and by usually I mean there is always a reference to Nadia's cakes.
Okay.
That is, I believe Abby Jimenez owns
Gotcha.
that like company or like that bakery.
Gotcha. And
And
so
they,
she's always referencing it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I was like, I don't, there's not, because I read I don't remember the name of the series. You know which
I think
series.
it's called Nadia's Cakes.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I read like her first one, the Friend Zone Theory series, not theory.
Yes.
Like I read those three books and there wasn't anything about baking in them. I mean, I'm sure Nadia's Cakes was somewhere in there, but I don't recall. And so like when my brain went back to that nugget, I'm like, that's a useless nugget to
I mean,
have.
it's usually like just like dropped in there, like you could miss it, and
Yeah,
yeah,
if you weren't looking for it. Okay.
yep,
Those were my questions slash predictions. So I should expect a dog.
yep.
And I believe on the synopsis for this, pumpernickel bread is mentioned, by the way. I don't know.
I
I
like that.
read that.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's what's coming out.
I'm so excited. Yeah. All right. So there have been some things trending, and there have been some controversial things trending. But before we jump into that, Kat,
Fun
I
stuff.
believe you have, I believe you've got a list for us of some book to movie adaptations
Yes.
that are coming up.
Coming up or just happened, right? Because we're
Yeah.
going to obviously kick off with Project Hail Mary
Yep.
dropped in theaters on Friday officially.
Yep.
So March 20th. If you haven't gone to go see it, please do. It was great.
If you haven't read the
Officially.
book, like read the book because
I mean, you know what? My husband didn't read the book and he still thoroughly enjoyed the movie. So if you
that
don't
is
want to read the
true.
book, don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do what you want.
Yeah, you can go to the movie and it still be a great movie. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But
All right. So this next one I'm really excited about, which is Margot's Got Money Troubles.
yes.
So that's dropping April 15th on Apple TV. Do I have an Apple TV subscription? No, I don't. Will I figure it out? Yes, I will.
Yep. That's coming soon. I didn't realize that was coming,
Yeah.
but
So
okay.
I'm really excited. And that's got Dakota Fanning in it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
not Dakota, the other one, Elle Fanning. So sorry, Fanning children.
Wow.
I know that
I,
that was
I,
like, that was me showing my age.
yeah.
That was me showing my age real bad.
Yeah.
The next one is The Devil Wears Prada 2. Comes out May 1st. I have not read the Devil Wears Prada books. I don't think I plan on reading
I think
it,
I forget that it is a book.
but I did watch the first movie and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
will I be watching the sequel? Probably.
Yeah.
This one I'm really excited about, and I know that you're really excited about. And if you're not, you need to get really excited about it. It's Remarkably Bright Creatures on Netflix, May 8th. Sally Field. I'm super excited about this. I don't know if they're going to do it justice. I hope that they do. Keep it. I don't here's what I really don't understand. Why is this going to Netflix and not to theaters? This is a book that could go to theaters. What is wrong with you? So anyway, that's my thoughts and feelings on that.
Like, if it's gonna go, straight to streaming, Netflix is one that I feel like does have the resources to do it justice.
I'm sure
But
maybe
I am with you. Like, do not take this beautiful, beautiful book.
and just poop on it.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I'm worried. But here's the thing.
I'm
I'm always
always
worried.
worried.
Exactly. This is something that I will always be worried about. And
Yes.
I will be delightfully I'd rather be surprised that it's really good than get my hopes up and be crushed. So
Yeah.
and then this last one is not a book that I have read. I don't think you've read it either because it's a sports romance, but it's one of the L. Kennedy books.
Yep.
So I'm sure that all the people and are really excited about it. It's Off Campus, and that's a Prime Video one, and that's coming out in May. I feel like Prime has been scooping up a lot of these these romantic romance books,
Yep.
like the contemporary ones, which will be really, really interesting as well.
Yep.
I mean, I probably won't watch it, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay. Time for some controversy.
Time for some controversy.
Do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So by now, if you exist on the internet in a realm that has some sort of book talk in it, you've probably heard about Shy Girl and Mia Ballard. I had not heard about it until Amanda texted me a few days ago and was like, hey, have you seen this post? And then I saw that post. And then since then, holy shit. Like it has escalated monstrously. And the funny thing is, as I was like researching to be able to, talk intelligently about this, I mean, this has been going on for months now. Like it's not a recent thing. It's just getting picked up by some larger names in the bookstagram world, and it's getting traction now because of that. But I have quite a few thoughts and feelings on this.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know, Shy Girl is a book that was independently published by the author Mia Ballard. I believe it was released on Kindle Unlimited.
And this was
I don't have a date.
last year, like early last year,
So a little bit ago, right? Like
mid
not
25.
so mid 25, and did very successfully
No,
as
I'm
a
sorry. I'm sorry. It was picked up by the
Hachette.
horror imprint by Hachette in
Yeah.
mid 25.
Okay, so it released before then.
Before then, yes.
Was doing really successfully
Yep.
as an independently published book. So Hachette's imprint picked it up. And out of the woodwork now, right? After the scandal is broken, a lot of people are saying that they had a feeling from the beginning
Yep.
that something was off, which hindsight is 2020, right? Like it's easy to say, ooh, well, I agreed. So basically, she's been dropped by her publisher because of allegations that this book was generated using AI. She has since commented on a video. There is like a 3 hour YouTube video. Remember when I told you it was 2 hours? I
Mm-hmm.
was wrong. It's almost 3 hours.
Is that the Frankie's Shelf one? Yep.
Frankie's
Okay.
Shelf. And I have not watched it because I'm sorry, Frankie, but I do not have that kind of time. Which basically breaks down the book and talks about the things that make it seem that it is AI generated. She commented on that and was like, hey, no, I wrote this, but I gave it to a close acquaintance of mine's to edit, and they ran it through ChatGPT. Now, and then there's a lot of discourse, right? And I want to stick with that part first, and then I'm going to go down a little rabbit hole. First off, yeah, you don't have money, you don't have the resources, 100%. You're going to have your friends, or you're going to have someone close to you that you like to read and you've got a good sense of the English grammar. Please edit my book for me. But at the same time, I should hope, like, I love you, Amanda, but if I wrote a book and I had you edit it, I would read back what you edited. Like, I would never just be like, oh, whatever, Amanda's got me. Like, I would 100%, like, I spent all this time making this thing come into existence.
Mm-hmm.
I would never blindly trust someone to just make edits and then be okay with it. And
Well,
so,
but like also like okay, so like when you're editing, like proofreading, that's fixing, when a comma is missing, or
correct.
you forgot to put in a period, or you have a question mark that isn't actually a question, or you use the wrong there. You use THEI when it's they're up, like apostrophe RE.
Right.
You
And
know?
if you're editing for me, I should hope that you are not running that through ChatGPT. I
Yeah.
don't need you to do that. I can do that
Yeah.
myself. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But like when you're editing, if there are bigger things that need like content that needs to be
Plot
adjusted,
holes.
that's not on the editor to
Right.
decide.
You don't fix that. You flag it for
Yes.
review by the author.
You bring that to the author's attention and you say like, hey, here's an idea.
Yeah.
You do not just make these big changes.
And that was one of the articles that I read. That was like their sticking point. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that's not what an editor does.
Yeah.
And so that was my number one. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to vilify Mia Ballard.
Yeah.
I think that what she did not necessarily right, but I also feel like the publishing house
Mm-hmm.
should have caught it sooner,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you are a major publishing house. What do you mean you didn't catch potential AI?
Yeah.
And like ARC reviewers are saying, yeah, my ARC review, which was out before, like I mentioned it in my ARC and right? It seems like the information was there for Hachette to be like, hey, this maybe we need to run it a little bit more. And then also, after the shit hit the fan, they pulled out and they have not made a statement. It's been crickets on their end. Like, no, hey, we're sorry that we didn't do our due diligence. Hey, we're still working with the author to find out what happened here. Like, nothing. They've said nothing.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so yeah, like as a first time self-publishing author, like your resources are super limited. Like you are hiring like you know your friend, like an
Right,
acquaintance, like someone that is really good at like English.
right,
Like you're hiring like the people that aren't charging a lot. Like you're doing what you can do
right.
because you don't have the resources. And so like I get that. Still, it is on her to understand exactly what is being submitted to Katie P.
Correct.
The publisher should be there for support.
Correct. Like
And
they
I mean, like
are not.
I can put things through Grammarly, and it's like it's gonna flag shit.
Right.
Like I mean, like there are AI detectors everywhere.
Well, and that, well, okay. So then that also leads us down the rabbit hole of how reliable is an AI detector?
True.
Because most AI detectors are not actually very good at detecting when things are not AI,
Yeah.
because AI has been trained using writing.
Yeah.
Like that is, and so,
Yeah. I mean, like then it's like okay, the people that are saying that her content feels like it was generated by AI, like
at the end of the day, you don't know.
you don't know. But like okay, the thing that pisses me off, like I don't know. I don't know. And like I mean, unfortunately it's all honor system,
Right.
and I feel like yeah, like you're going to have authors out there that are going to use AI.
And there are several
Yes.
who have come out and said,
Yeah.
yes, we are using AI.
Yeah. And
Oh, did you? I
if
have
you're
a
going
rabbit
to
hole.
do it, if you're going to do it, be upfront about it. I don't want to read your
Correct.
content that was generated by AI.
So, yeah,
But I want to know, like I on
just tell me.
yes, on Audible, on Libby, like there are a bunch of audiobooks now that are narrated by what is it, like I can't even remember what it's called, but it's like AI like
Yep.
narration.
Yep.
I don't want to listen to those, but
Right.
I know, and so I
Right.
just
I
skip
don't want
I
to,
I skip
personally, do
over them.
not want to support that.
The thing that really pisses me off right now is that James Frey of the Million Little Pieces controversy,
Hmm.
he has just come out with a new book, or it's getting ready to come out with a new book,
Hmm.
and has flat out said like I wrote this with AI.
Oh, yeah. What he, like, yeah, he said,
But
I've written parts of it with AI and I've written parts of it myself. You
word that
won't be able
goes
to tell the
in it,
difference, so fuck you.
yeah, and every word that goes in it, I have reviewed and I have picked, you
Yeah.
know,
So it's all my writing.
I've selected, I've
Yeah.
I've looked over every word, and so I've like like my eyes have been on every word, and so
Yep.
it's my content, and like why is that okay? You know,
Here's the thing. I don't think it's okay.
I don't either.
Now, from a publishing house standpoint,
He has a name.
right, he already has an establishment. He already
Yep.
has a name. He's
Yep.
already built this reputation on scandal.
Yep.
So from his standpoint, he's like, fuck it. I'm already known
Yep.
for being this guy.
Yep.
So he's just leaning into that persona that he's built, I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
Yeah.
And from a publishing standpoint, yeah, we're going to make money off of this.
Mm-hmm.
And the scandal's not going to bury him,
Yep.
or he's worth the risk,
Mm-hmm.
I get, is my concern with it. And unfortunately for Mia Ballard, they decided that she was not worth the risk. She didn't have an established name,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Yep. And what
Have you
I
heard of Coral Heart?
no.
Okay. So I went down the James Frey rabbit hole
Okay.
and read up on all of that
Okay.
and was like, yeah, James Frey is going to do what James Frey is going to do. He's a dick. We all know he's a dick.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, we know that.
Yeah.
Am I going to go pick up either of his books? Fuck no. I know that I'm not reading his shit.
Yeah.
Coral Heart,
Is that Corral?
I'm sorry, Coral.
Coral. Okay. Okay.
Hart, Hart.
Yep. Okay.
She has produced more than 200 romance novels in the last year because they are all AI.
Okay.
And it gets fucking worse.
Okay.
She is selling a course where she is teaching others how to write books. Write books. You can't see my fucking air quotes, whatever, using AI. So not only is she making money off of like this article that I read, the person was like, she's probably making well into the six figures with how many books she's released. She doesn't have to mark that they are AI produced, right? So anyone just stumbling trying to find a romance book to read runs into Coral Heart. And all of them are not, by the way, in case you're like, well, I'm just never going to read Coral Heart. She uses different names. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that irked me
Yeah.
quite a bit
Yeah.
because what do you mean? What do you mean you're teaching others like just basically what to input into AI to get the best
Yeah.
slop?
Yeah.
So yeah, Mia Ballard. The only other thing that I again, if you want to read Mia Ballard's book, because there are people that are still actively looking to find this book because they're interested, like they're intrigued by the premise of it. If you are wanting to read it, knowing what you're going into reading, then have at it, right? Like that's a you choice. The only other thing that really I did not like was her cover.
The cover. Yeah.
That one really got me
That one.
because
Yeah. That
sweetie,
one did get
honey,
me.
cookie pie.
Yeah.
What do you mean you just took it off Pinterest? What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I just found it on Pinterest. In a world where you can reverse Google search images
Yeah.
and then find where they come from.
Okay,
What do you
but
mean you
like that
didn't?
is on Hachette.
Well, this is the cover from I think this is the self-published cover. I believe Hachette released under a different cover.
No, but like it's the dog because the dog is
Yeah,
on
yeah.
both.
It's
And the dog is from like inspired
Oh,
by
I
or
thought that
from.
wait, it's an AI rendering of an artist's work.
Yes.
I thought that they changed the cover.
I don't think so. I mean, like they changed it a little bit, but the dog is still there,
Okay.
right?
I'm Googling now. I guess the problem is now that I'm not going to be able to find that because okay, there's still a dog. The dog changed though. So the dog in question that's being ripped from the artist is like the dog that's like and then it's changed. Like if you look up Mia Ballard book cover art,
Looking.
I guess I had Shy Girl in there too because she does have another book. Like you see, there's different covers.
Yeah, so like the all blue one.
Yeah, the one that's the artist ripoff is not the all blue one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the cover got changed because from what I was reading, people were trying to find copies with the original cover.
Yeah.
But again, I seriously read like five different articles. And now I feel bad that I don't remember the name of the artist.
I thought it was like Ren something.
That sounds right.
I think Mother Horror had it on Insta. Let me pull it up real quick because it's like right here.
Oh, Wynne Lewis.
When Lewis, jeez. There's a Ren in one of the books that I.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically this said she stole the original cover art from Wynne Lewis. So yeah,
Okay,
it's the original cover art. Yeah, this one on the
So the one with like the dog sitting
yes. Like because if
is
you
the
go to
Hachette.
Wynne Lewis's no. The dogs yeah, yes, maybe.
Yeah, and
Like I'm
then
going to Wynne Lewis's paintings now to find the
yeah,
one.
because you can see.
Yeah. It's yes. Yeah, that blue one is the original. The Hachette is the other ones.
Yeah.
Because I think there's two.
Yeah.
Now they both have dogs on them because I don't know if you did you read the premise of this book?
Yes. Yeah. So like yeah, I mean like you have to have a dog on the cover. Like,
Yeah, like obviously, but
yeah.
also, yeah, you could have asked your friend to draw you a dog.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, okay, okay.
I don't want to
You
go
do
down
not ever go to Pinterest for
But you can go to Pinterest for inspo,
yes, inspo,
and
but
then
never to get okay. If you're ever creating a cover for your book, you got to get
You gotta
stock
get,
photos if you're going to, you have to purchase a stock photo if you're going to do that route, but really
you should just pay
you
someone.
should
I
be
know you don't
paying
have money.
someone to create your artwork.
Or your title page or your fucking cover is just going to be text until you can afford an artist. Like, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Anyway, Mia Ballard, I hope life is treating you better this week than last week.
Yeah.
And
I will say, as someone who is currently working on writing her first book and who wants to pursue the self-published route, this is the kind of stuff that scares the shit out of me.
I don't want to.
I do not do any sort of AI with my writing. That is
Right.
something that I am very much against when it comes to my writing. But like, all I have is what I say.
Right. It's a he. It's all whatever you say
Yeah.
and your credibility.
Yeah. And
Unfortunately, in the world that we live in, it is a reality that we have to face.
Mhm.
And you can only go out with the right, the right intentions and hope that that is enough
Yeah.
to prove that it's enough. And obviously, don't send it to your friend who's going to run it through ChatGPT. Anyway, that's it for today, besties. Thanks for listening to Can I Bring My Book, the podcast. Until next time, happy reading.